Remember from your previous class session, we discussed about the law of conservation of energy. Then the total energy of a system remain conserved. The total energy of a system remain constant. Although energy can be changed from one form to another form, but the total energy remain conserved. What this means, energy can be changed from one form to another form. Although there are different form of energy like mechanical energy, chemical energy, kinetic, potential, sound energy, but total energy remain conserved. Or total energy of a system remain constant. What this statement means, let me share. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. 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 Energy can be changed from one form to another form. What this means, you can see from this animation that a cycle connected with, you can see this generator connected with heater, or you can say the electric heater. For example, energy stored in your muscle, energy stored in the muscle of this cycle rider convert into different form. Let's start this one. You can see these are symbols of energy. The stored energy from body or from muscles, you can see convert into this generator, and generator produce what? Generator produce electrical energy. Electrical energy then convert into, you can see this cable connected with a heater. So heater convert this energy into heat energy. These are thermal energy, heat energy. So you can see energy is converted from your muscle to engine, yeah, generator, then from generator converted into heat energy. Correct? For example, if we have this one, stored energy in water. So stored energy in water, actually, this energy is due to what? Kinetic energy. Yes, kinetic energy of water converted into turbine. You can see turbine start motion, and then turbine converted this kinetic energy with electrical energy. And electrical energy then connected with what? Heater. And heater convert the electrical energy into heat energy. You can see water is boiling. So this means that energy can be converted from one form to another form. Like in this case, water has stored energy, then converted into kinetic energy then converted into uh, electrical energy then converted into heat energy. Also, you can see light energy also possible. Now we have light energy, electrical energy converted into light energy. Again, light produce heat, so light energy and thermal energy are heat energy. Okay, next one. Next we have, what are the requirement for this lab, this experiment. We need actually data collection system. You know what is data collection system? Actually, we use one software for data collection system, Data Studio, by the name of Data Studio. So we need Data Studio system. Okay, we need motion sensor, same dynamic trigger. This one is motion sensor. We discussed this one, if you remember previously, that it record acceleration, velocity, and position of a body. Okay, this one is a simple part. This one, actually, this bar-like shape, this is called motion trick system. We need stand. These are actually aim stop motion sensor. Sorry, aim stop for dynamic card. Okay, how we can set up this one? So let's again share me. I want to share you with you the video. Okay, okay. This is arrangement setup of experiment. Okay, this one is called dynamic trick. Okay, connected with the rod stand. This one is trick, dynamic trick. This one is rod system. These are end stop. This is a simple cart. So we can discuss the energy of this track system. Yeah, this cart at different position, for example, at ground level, at for example some height. This one is motion sensor. So motion sensor will record the actually the velocity or speed or acceleration of the body. This is angle indicator. With the help of this, you can find the angle. So in this case, we can find the mechanical energy. It means sum of potential energy and kinetic energy at different position. So as law of conservation suggests that total energy of a system remains conserved. So at different position, the total energy will be constant. Okay, this is arrangement. Uh, Now again, I'm going to share with you. Okay, we have this. These are the materials and equipment for our experiment. Uh, we discussed this proof in previous class. The total energy of a system remain conserved. Total energy of a system remain constant. Let's suppose again we have ball, a football, some height from the ground. Height is h. Okay, mass is m. So what will be the total energy or mechanical energy of a system? Mechanical energy or total energy of system equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Okay, at this height, the body is at rest. So it means that there is no motion. speed or velocity is zero. When speed or velocity is zero, so kinetic energy equal to what? Kinetic energy equal to zero. Okay. Kinetic energy is zero because speed is zero, velocity is zero, so kinetic energy equal to zero. So at this position or at position A, the only energy is potential energy. Energy is equal to total energy is equal to potential energy, and potential energy is equal to mgh, where m is the mass of football, g gravitational acceleration, and h means height. This is at position A. Now, for example, this body start motion and cover some distance. Let's suppose this cover x distance and reach position B. So what will be the total energy at position B? So total energy at position B is equal to same kinetic energy plus potential energy. So uh, kinetic energy equal to half mv square plus potential energy equal to what? Mg. Now, what is height? So you can see height from C to B, from ground to B is equal to h minus x. So I will write h minus x equal to what? Half mv square plus mg multiply with h minus mg multiply with x. Now we don't know about speed. To find the speed, velocity, so we use third equation of motion. We have vf square is equal to vi square plus 2ghr. You can see d in the video. In this case, the distance covered here is x. So write down x2gx. Okay, starting initial velocity was 0. So putting initial velocity equal to 0. So we have only one velocity. I will write only v square because we don't have initial velocity. So we have v square is equal to 2gx. So replacing v square by 2gx, total energy equal to half m 2gx plus mgh minus mgx. Okay, if you cancel 2 with 2, result is mgx plus mgh minus mgx. So this is minus mgx cancel with mgx. Total energy of a system remain mgh. Different position. Position number A, the total energy was mgh. Now at position number B, total energy equal to mgh. It means that energy remains conserved. Now at position C, so what will be the energy at position C? Okay, at point C. Total energy is equal to, actually at position C, it means that before touching the ground, when we consider height is equal to 0, so potential energy, kinetic energy plus potential energy, but potential energy is equal to 0 because height is 0. So E is equal to what? E is equal to only kinetic energy, half mv square. Again, we don't know about speed. So if we use third equation of motion to find speed, so we have vf square vi square plus 2gh. Now total distance covered from A to C is h. So we have 2gh. Again, our initial velocity equal to 0. So we have only one velocity, ever that only v square. V square is equal to 2gmh. Replacing v square by 2gh is equal to half m into 2gh. 2 cancel with 2. Total energy equal to what? mgh. This is proof of law of conservation of energy there. Total energy of a system remains conserved. Although the energy can be changed from one form to another form, but total energy you can see at position A, total energy was mgh. At position B, total energy was mgh, and also at position C, total energy equal to mgh. Now, next example. For example, we have mass 1 kg, and we will discuss the total energy at different positions. For example, at position 1, position 2, 3, and position 4. And you will see the total energy will remain conserved. So how we can solve this one? First, starting at position 1, first position, velocity, we will consider velocity equal to 0. This body is at rest, so velocity is equal to 0. So what is total energy or mechanical energy of a system? Total energy or mechanical energy system is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Kinetic energy equal to 0 because velocity is 0, so total energy is only potential energy. Potential energy equal to mgmh. Okay, mass is 1 kg, multiply with 9.8, multiply with height. Height is given 4 meter. 4. So total energy at position 1 is equal to 9.8 multiply with 4. 9.8 multiply with 4, 39.2. 39.2 total energy of the system. You see joule. Total energy of a system at position 1 is 39.2 joule. Now, at position 2, second position. So, how we can find, first of all, I want to find the height. What is height here? Okay, height is given 3 meter. So again, total energy at position 2 equal to what? Sum of kinetic energy plus potential. Okay, in this position, uh, we know height, we know mass, we know gravitational force, but we don't know about speed of the light. Because in kinetic energy we have half mv square plus we have mgh. We know mass of the body, gravitational acceleration in inch, but we don't know height. So how we can find? We can find with the help of law of conservation of energy by putting total energy because we know the total energy of a system remains conserved. So E is equal to E means total energy equal to 1 over 2 m, where m is only 1, mass is 1, multiply with v square plus 1 multiply with 9.8 multiply with height, where height is 3 meters. Also put the value of total energy. Total energy of a system is 39.2 equal to this one is half v square plus when you multiply 9.8 with 3, so 9.8 multiplied with 3, 29.4. 29.4. Convert 29.4 to other side, we have 39.2 minus. 29.4 equal to half v square. So 39.2 minus 29.4, 39.2 minus 29.4 equal to 9.8 is 9.8 equal to half v square. So when you multiply both sides by 2, multiply 9.8 with 2, so equal to 9.8 multiplied with 2, 19.6. 19.6 equal to v square. Then take square root on both sides. The velocity value equal to what? Okay, we have under root 19.8 equal to 4.4. V is equal to 4.449 meter per second. Yes, thank you. Yes, 4.4, thank you. Now we know the velocity. So if you compare both sides, result will be same like putting the value in this equation. E is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. So E is equal to kinetic energy half m is 1 v square. V square is 4.4, taking this one 4.4 square plus mgh. We have mgh here. Mgh value is equal to 29.4. So 29.4 E is equal to 4.4 square then divided by 2. 4.4 square multiply, sorry, divided by 2, 9.85. 9.85 plus 29.4 plus 29.4 equal to 39 point, yes, 39.25 something, so 39.2 joule. So you can see first one, what was the total energy of a system? Total energy of a system was 39.2. Now at position 2, what is total energy? Total energy is equal to again 39.2. So let's discuss the total energy at two different positions, third position and fourth position. So how we can solve, how we can find, again using law of conservation of momentum. Uh, okay, uh, position third position. Now you can see that at position 3, potential energy equal to 0. Why? Because height from the ground is 0. So total energy of a system, kinetic energy plus potential energy plus potential energy. But potential energy is 0 because height is 0. So total energy equal to only kinetic energy half mv square. Now again we don't know the value for velocity. So how we can find velocity? E is equal to 1 over 2, mass is 1, multiply with v square, putting the total energy. And we know from these two different position 1 and 2, the total energy of a system equal to 39.2 equal to half v square. So multiply 2 with 39.2 equal to what? Equal to 39.2 multiplied with 2 equal to 78.4. 78.4 equal to v square. Taking square root on both sides, yes, square root on both sides. So 2 cancel, square root, uh, 78.4 V is equal to 8.85. Yes, thank you, excellent. 8.85. So velocity. Okay, now we have velocity, so we can find total energy. Again, using total energy of a system equal to what? Potential energy plus kinetic energy. But potential energy equal to zero. So we have only total energy equal to kinetic energy. Now you can put value half. We have m is 1, and k, sorry, v value. So v is 8.8 square. So first of all, 8.8 square, then divided by 2. We have 8.8 whole square divided by 2. Again, same result. 39 point something, 39.2. If you round up this one, equal to 39.2. It depends upon if you take values like after decimal 1 value, 2 value, or 3 value. So there will be some point difference, but result will be 39.2. So again, total energy of a system equal to 39.2. Same last fourth position. So in fourth position, we know the velocity, but we don't know about the height. So again, using same formula, the total energy is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy. Total energy equal to half mv square, m is 1, v is 6, so 6 square, plus potential energy we know equal to mgh, where mass is 1 multiplied with 9.8, and height, but we don't know about height. So how we can find height? With the help of law of conservation of energy, putting E is equal to 39.2, we can find this height. So if we put E is equal to 39.2, 6 square 36 divided by 2, 36 divided by 2 plus 9.8 multiply with H. So first of all, 38 divided by 2, 36 divided by 2, 39 divided by 2 equal to what? 18 plus 9.8 multiply with H. Transfer 18 to this side, 39.2 minus 18 equal to 9.8 multiply with H. So minus 39.2 minus 18 equal to 21.1. 21.2 equal to 9.8 multiply with H. Now divide both sides by 9.8. So if you cancel 9.8 with 9.8, so 21.2 divided by 9.8 equal to 2.1 something, 2.16 meter height. So now we know height. So putting value of height, we can find the total energy of a system equal to 39.2. So again, we have total energy. So total energy equal to half mv square. So half mv square kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to 18 plus potential energy. Potential energy mass is 1 multiply 9.8 multiply with height, where height is 2.16. Multiply these and add with 18, so result will be 39.2 something. 9.8 multiply with 2.16, 21 point something. You add with 18, equal to 39.16 or 39.2 something, equal to 39.2 joule, total energy of the system. Okay, so yes, so total energy of a system remain conserved or constant. At different position, total energy is same. Okay, now I'm going to share the another animation. Okay, you can see this one. Okay. Okay, you can see the graph of kinetic energy and potential energy. For example, if it is at ground level, let's suppose in this position, the total energy of a system equal to zero. Yeah, having some height, so potential energies, but when they are, for example, moving upward or downward, their kinetic energy and potential energy change. You can see here at this position there is only one energy, potential energy. You can see total energy equal to only potential energy because there is no velocity, there is no motion, so there is no kinetic energy. But when this body start motion, you can see from this the the potential energy converted into kinetic energy, but total energy remain conserved. Yes, as this body is moving, so you can see the graph of potential energy and kinetic energy increasing and decreasing. Sometimes kinetic energy converted into potential energy, and sometimes potential energy converted into uh, kinetic energy. But total energy of the system remain conserved. Okay, this one next animation from pendulum. You can see the pendulum at equilibrium position. Total energy you can see from this graph, total energy is zero. Kinetic energy is zero, potential energy is zero, same. If there is any thermal energy, so all energies are zero. But okay, now at height h, there is only one energy, that potential energy. It means we stored energy in pendulum. You can see from these bar graphs, total energy of a system equal to only potential energy. When it start motion, so you can see kinetic energy and potential energy are converting. This is slow motion. Okay, total energy. You can see this is total energy. Let's suppose if this is 100%. So this blue portion show potential energy, green portion show kinetic energy. You can see total energy and that one increasing and decreasing. It means that the energy can be changed from one form to another form, but the total energy remain conserved or constant. Clear, guys? Can you see clearly changing of potential energy in kinetic energy?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Clear. Huh?
Yes, thank you. Okay, and now again you need to draw table. So Yes, we need to fill this table. Uh, these are different trials, 4 times or 5 times. Initial height,